All right, Boca fans, back by popular demand. Yep, you asked for it. The last Boca Raton City Guide that I did in 2023 blew up. People loved it. They shared it. They binge watched it like it was Netflix. And more importantly, it was the video that got the phones ringing nonstop. Calls, texts, DMs, emails, you name it. A ton of those people ended up becoming clients, and we're so thankful for that. Now, the truth is, in that first video, I left out a lot because trying to fit everything about Boca in 10 minutes, it's not realistic, and I'm the one who came up with the whole 10-minute city guide thing. So technically, I'm breaking my own rules here, but it's worth it. You deserve more than a highlight reel. We have to give the people what they want. So while this series is called 10-Minute City Guides, today I'm giving you the 20-minute Boca experience. It's still fast-paced, still packed with info, no fluff, just double the value because Boca's grown, and honestly, so have we. So if you're thinking about moving to Boca, already living here, or just love daydreaming about paradise, this is your refresh 2025 Boca Raton City Guide. Same beachy vibes, same brutally honest take, but now with all of the new restaurants, new developments, new projects, and everything else that makes Boca the MVP of South Florida living. If you're new to the channel and want the real inside scoop on South Florida, hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. We drop videos like this all the time. I'm Jonathan, and my team and I help people like you buy and sell homes all over South Florida every single day. So whether you're moving next week, next month, or next year, we've got your back. Call, text, email, shoot us a DM, whatever's easiest. And make sure to check out our free relocation guide. It's packed with info from Palm Beach down to Miami. It's a free download, so make sure to go check it out. You'll find the link down in the description. All right, Alexa, start a 10-minute timer. Actually, let's be honest. Alexa, set a 20-minute timer.
20 minutes, starting now.
Let's go. Boca Raton's still that gorgeous coastal gem nestled in southern Palm Beach County. You've got Deerfield Beach to the south, Delray Beach to the north, and Boca's just chilling in the middle like it owns the entire county because honestly, it kind of does. It's home to retirees, families, young professionals, snowbirds, and yes, still proudly repping its title as the unofficial sixth borough of New York. Walk through Meisner Park and you're guaranteed to hear someone say schlep, debate which bagel shop is the real deal, or argue about who's serving up the best pizza in town. The population, over 105,000 and climbing faster than HOA dues in a gated community. But let's clear something up real quick. This isn't your grandfather's Boca anymore. We're not talking about a sleepy little retirement town where you spend your golden years yelling about air conditioning settings and going to bed at 6:30. You won't see anyone power walking in white Velcro sneakers yelling about the HOA at phase 3 of the Del Boca Vista. If you caught that reference, drop it in the comments down below. Because yes, Boca used to have that reputation, but those days are long gone. This city has evolved. It's vibrant, upscale, stylish, and full of momentum. And get this, it's not just Northeasterners anymore. Californians are discovering Boca. They're showing up with Teslas or maybe trading them in for G-Wagons, green juice, and serious Erewhon energy. And honestly, they're loving it here because Boca is like Beverly Hills, but with more waterfront, no state income tax, and way less smog. Luxury lifestyle? Check. Wellness scene? Check. Whole Foods, basically on speed dial. And don't worry, LA, we've got your smoothies and avocado toast. Just head over to the Garden Butcher, aka the Erewhon of Boca, and grab that strawberry glow smoothie. Same Hailey Bieber vibe, just with the 561 area code. This city is stacked with A-rated schools, truly some of the best public and private schools in all of South Florida. So if education is high on your priority list, Boca doesn't play around. Now let's talk location. Boca is in the sweet spot between Fort Lauderdale and West Palm Beach, with easy access to both major airports, business districts, shopping, nightlife, you name it. If you want to take a day trip to Miami, it's doable. You want to chill and stay coastal, you're already there. It's like living in the middle of everything, but with better landscaping and less chaos. Money Magazine still has Boca on its best places to live list. US News still ranks it as a top place to retire. And the real ones know Boca is so much more than early bird specials and bridge tournaments. This is high-end, high-vibe living, palm trees, luxury everything, pickleball, Botox, athleisure, and bagels, all in the same zip code. People want in, and we're not mad about it. Boca's still got it, and now it's got even more fans, coast to coast. All right, let's talk about real estate because let's be honest, that's probably why you're here. Boca's market still strong, still competitive, and still in demand. And Boca's real estate, it's not just one flavor, it's a full-on buffet. You want a 55 plus active adult community with tennis, pickleball, social clubs, and themed happy hours? We got it. You prefer a waterfront home with dockage, ocean access, and sunsets for days? Yeah, we got those too. Dreaming of a country club lifestyle with golf, spa, and valet parking? Check out Polo Club, Broken Sound, Boca Grove, Royal Palm, Yacht and Country Club, and so much more. Or maybe you just want to raise your family in a safe, solid neighborhood with A-rated schools. Tons of options for that too. And let's talk about golf for a second. Younger buyers are stepping in big time. Clubs are getting younger, cooler, and more social, and some even come with co-working lounges and wellness spas. As of 2025, there are still 34 golf courses in Boca alone, with 8 of them being public. And in Palm Beach County, over 160 courses. If you can't find a tee time, that's on you. If boating is more your thing, we've got deep water neighborhoods with direct access to the ocean. The Sanctuary, Belmara, Royal Palm Yacht and Country Club, Boca Marina, Boca Harbor, all boat to dinner approved. Now let's talk condos and townhomes. Over the past couple of years, we've seen a big boom in ultra luxury condo development. Think high rises near Meisner Park, Royal Palm Place, and along the Intracoastal with features like private elevators, rooftop pools, concierge services, and beachfront clubs. Here are just a few of the standout projects making waves in Boca. Mandarin Oriental Residences, where 5-star hotel living meets home ownership. You get all the luxury perks of the Mandarin brand. Spa, rooftop pool, concierge, but in your own private residence. Alina Residences Phase 2, sleek, modern, and steps from downtown Boca. Now Phase 2 built on the success of the original tower with more spacious layouts and resort-style amenities. One South Ocean, a boutique building that's all about exclusivity and location. Just 70 residents, it's literally across from the beach, prime living for those who want that walk to sand lifestyle. Glass House Boca Raton, downtown's first modern glass building with only 28 residences, super intimate, ultra private, and decked out with a rooftop pool overlooking the Intracoastal and golf course. Royal Palm Residences, tucked between the Intracoastal and golf course, this boutique luxury condo offers massive units, private elevators, and walkability to Meisner and the beach. I'll be doing in-depth videos on all of these developments soon, so stay tuned for that. But for now, I just wanted to give you a little taste of what's happening in the Boca luxury market. Things are evolving fast, and these projects are a big part of that story. Now, when it comes to new single-family construction in Boca Raton, let me be upfront, it's rare. Why? Because that's a full-on battle for land out here. We're not talking about wide open fields like some other cities in Florida. In Boca, if it's buildable, it's probably already built on. That's why new single-family communities are far and few between, and when they do pop up, they sell fast. Let's highlight a few of those current standouts. Lotus Edge. GL Homes went all in on modern with this one. 100% contemporary architecture, no Mediterranean vibes here. You've got ultra modern homes, a massive clubhouse, a resort style pools, and even a cold plunge for the wellness crowd. Homes start around 1.5 million. It's the newest Lotus development out of the 3. Maravita at Boca Raton. Toll Brothers is bringing their luxury touch to this exclusive 70 home gated community on Clintmore and 441. Floor plans go up to 5,400 square feet plus with 3 to 4 car garages, and pricing will start in the high 1 millions. Sales expect to launch around when I'm recording this video, early 2025. Now, because land is so limited in Boca, we're seeing more people tear down older homes and build custom or spec homes exactly how they want them. This has been happening for years, especially in spots like the Golden Triangle, Palm Beach Farms, Royal Palm Yacht and Country Club, and parts of East and Central Boca. People want new, but they don't want to leave the best locations, and I don't blame them. Whether you're buying into a gated luxury community or building your dream home from scratch, Boca's still the place, but you've got to move quick. These opportunities don't sit on the market long. And just like I'm doing with the new condos, I'll be making more videos diving into these neighborhoods, so make sure you're subscribed if you want to take a closer look. Now, let's talk pricing. If you're looking for a fully renovated single-family home under $500,000 inside Boca city limits, let me save you some time. It's a unicorn. Not impossible, but very rare. And if you're shopping on a budget, you'll probably want to look in West Boca or check out my video on affordable no HOA neighborhoods in East Boca that you can find right here. Now, when I say affordable, let's keep it real. I mean affordable by Boca standards. Now, if you're coming from out of state, especially from somewhere like the Midwest, I know it might still feel pricey, and I get it. But if you know the local market, these neighborhoods are actually some of the best value plays in town. There are definitely hidden gems out there, so you've got to know where to look. Now, on the flip side, let's talk about the not so affordable non-HOA neighborhoods. These are the spots where people want location, charm, and the freedom to do what they want with their property, and they're willing to pay for it. Places like Old Floresta, the Golden Triangle, Spanish Riverland, Boca Raton Riviera, Camino Gardens, and Palm Beach Farms, just to name a few. These are some of the most desirable neighborhoods in the city. No HOA, prime location, walkable to the beach or Meisner, and loaded with character. And of course, I've got a full video that breaks down all of those neighborhoods in detail, which you can check that out right here. And since we're being real, in Central and West Boca, most communities are going to have an HOA. Some are gated, some aren't, but either way, HOA fees are part of the deal in most of these neighborhoods. Now, some of them are pretty reasonable. Others come with all the bells and whistles like security, landscaping, private gyms, resort-style pools, even golf or tennis, depending on the community. So it really just comes down to what matters most to you: the amenities, the maintenance, the lifestyle, or the freedom to do your own thing. Now here's a quick Boca reality check. Over 66% of residents are homeowners. Daily Airbnb style rentals not allowed in the city of Boca Raton. Seasonal rentals, maybe, depends on your HOA, so check the fine print. And if you've ever wondered why Boca always looks so clean and polished, it's not by accident. Code enforcement here is serious. No big billboards, no inflatable gorillas waving in the wind. Boca keeps it classy, and honestly, that's a big part of the appeal. So whether you're shopping for a $500,000 fixer-upper or a $25 million mansion with ocean views and a wine cellar the size of your kitchen, Boca's got options. Just be ready, because competition here is real, and when the snowbirds show up, they don't mess around. Now let's talk shopping in Boca, because let's be honest, if you're living here, you're probably not just into the beach, palm trees, and smoothies. You're also here for the shopping scene, and Boca does not disappoint. First up, Town Center at Boca Raton. This is Boca's luxury shopping headquarters. We're talking Chanel, Louis Vuitton, Neiman Marcus, Rolex, Apple, Aritzia, and Alo Yoga. Basically Rodeo Drive, but indoors and with better parking. And when you're done shopping, grab a healthy bite at True Food Kitchen, the Capitol Grill for that old school steakhouse vibe, or one of my new favorites, Ceviche 105. They just opened in the old California Pizza Kitchen spot, and let me tell you, amazing Peruvian food, fresh flavors, and a really super cool vibe. Next, you've got Meisner Park. This one's more of an experience. Think outdoor shopping, palm trees, live music at the amphitheater, and a lineup of restaurants that brings the energy. You can grab a cocktail and some Asian-inspired bites at Kapow Noodle Bar. Enjoy elevated American fare at Max's Grill, or kick back with beers and burgers at Yard House. If you're feeling social, head to American Social for that high-energy sports bar vibe, or spice things up at Calaveras Cantina with bold Mexican flavors and margaritas that do not mess around. Oh, and don't sleep on the shops. Meisner's got plenty of unique boutiques you won't find at your average mall. Over in Royal Palm Place, it's giving European village vibes. Super walkable, artsy, and loaded with charm. You've got cozy cafes like Sequila, where the coffee and brunch game is strong, and fine dining at 2020 Grill, one of the best kept culinary secrets in all of Boca. Ichiyami Sushi Buffet is my personal go-to for sushi and crab legs. Yes, crab legs, and it never disappoints. If you're into classic Italian, La Sorelle brings the heat with authentic dishes and a wine list that'll make you want to speak fluent Italian by dessert. Chops Lobster Bar is still one of my absolute favorites for a high-end steak or seafood night. Total vibe in there. And if you're keeping it casual, grab small plates and sangria at Patio Tapas and Beer, catch a beer and a brat at Beer Garden, or just stroll through the boutiques and salons that feel curated, not commercial. Now let's talk about Restaurant Row. Easily one of the best things to hit Boca lately. It's Boca's newest dining hub, and honestly, it's already turning into the place to be. There's the Pub Belly Sushi, straight from Miami. Modern, bold Japanese flavors, lots of personality, and it's always got a fun crowd. El Camino brings the energy. Tacos, tequila, and a menu that basically dares you to leave without ordering a second margarita. And now, joining the mix, Motec. This one's got that Tel Aviv street food meets upscale Miami flair. Hummus, shawarma, crispy schnitzel, fresh Jerusalem bagels. It's colorful, flavorful, and just feels cool to be there. And now it's right here in Boca. And you can't forget Stage Kitchen and Bar, super creative, small plates, seasonal menus, and some of the best cocktails around. Bottom line, if you're into food, this whole area is a must. Whether it's date night, girls' night, or just Tuesday, Restaurant Row is officially the move. Now let's talk Boca Center. This one's for the grown-ups. It's stylish, it's elevated, and it's where locals in the know go to shop, dine, and meet up without the chaos of the mall or the need for valet. It's available if you want it, but there's plenty of parking. Grab tacos and tequila at Rocco's Tacos, especially on Taco Tuesday when the energy is up. The tacos are endless and the margaritas are flowing. If you're craving something craftier, head on over to Tap 42 for elevated bar bites and cocktails. If you're into eating clean, Vail Food Co. and Just Salad have you covered. And for something a little different, Narbona brings Argentinian and Uruguayan flair with a market meets cafe vibe that's perfect for brunch or a relaxed date night. Now the vibe here is always on point, whether it's professionals winding down after work, weekend brunch crowds, or people doing business over tacos and turmeric smoothies. If you're looking for Boca luxury without the scene, Boca Center is your low-key, high-style go-to. Now, if you're near Military Trail, make sure to swing by Park Place Plaza. It's small, but it's curated and has a little bit of everything. You got Fresh Market for groceries, Chipotle for a quick burrito fix, Bento for sushi and Asian bowls, and Burton's Grill and Bar for elevated American dining with a great outdoor vibe. There's also Fresh Kitchen if you're into clean eating and build your own bowls, Prezzo for upscale Italian with a modern twist, and Venetian Nail Spa if you want to treat yourself after a long day of shopping. It's perfect for a grocery run, lunch, casual dinner, or a little self-care all in one spot. And we can't forget about Uptown Boca, West Boca's modern lifestyle hub. This place has totally changed the game west of the Turnpike. It's sleek, walkable, and packed with energy, perfect for families, date nights, or just a casual hangout. You've got REI, Sephora, and yes, finally a Whole Foods in West Boca. No more driving 25 minutes east just to get your almond butter and hot bar fix. The west side has officially leveled up. Hungry? You've got options. Grab a power bowl at Bolé, comfort food and craft beer at Lazy Dog. Swing through Chick-fil-A when you're in speed mode. And if you're craving seafood, Bonefish Grill is right there, and don't skimp the Bang Bang Shrimp. That's the best item on the menu, in my opinion. And if you got a sweet tooth, Sloan's ice cream is as over the top and fun as it gets. Definitely a hit with the kids. And if you need your caffeine fix, Carmela Coffee brings a cozy local vibe with strong lattes and chill outdoor seating. Great place if you need to open up your laptop and get some work done. And for fitness, F45 is right on site for high intensity group training. And there's also a boutique yoga studio for a slower flow. There's perfect balance there. There's even a home sense if you want to spruce up the house, and an empty now clinic just in case life happens mid shopping spree. Family friendly, walkable, stroller friendly. Uptown Boca really does check off all the boxes for West Boca living. Let's talk schools, because whether you're moving with kids, planning for the future, or you just care about property values, education in Boca is a big deal. Now, Boca Raton isn't just beaches and brunches. It's also home to some of the top-rated public and private schools in all of South Florida. According to niche.com, Boca Raton and Highland Beach are ranked #1 for best public schools in the region, and honestly, it shows. We're talking A-rated schools all over the place, from Addison Meisner and Verde Elementary to Boca Community Middle, Spanish River, Olympic Heights, and so many more. If I didn't name your favorite, don't get mad. Just know that if it's in Boca, chances are it's top tier. And if you're looking at private schools, Boca brings the heat there too. You've got St. Andrews, Pinecrest, Grandview Prep, Boca Christian, Boca Prep International, and Donna Klein Jewish Academy, all with strong academics, serious extracurriculars, and reputations that carry weight nationally. Higher education? That's covered. Florida Atlantic University, which is FAU, is right here with a growing reputation, D1 athletics, and some serious expansion happening. There's also Lynn University, known for innovation and international diversity, and Palm Beach State College, which keeps things accessible and affordable for students just getting started. The bottom line is Boca is built for families who value education. Schools here aren't just a side note. They're a reason people move here, invest, and stay long term. All right, let's talk about what there is actually to do in Boca, because it's way more than beaches and brunch. If you're into arts and culture, you've got options. You can check out a fine art exhibit at the Boca Raton Museum of Art. Take a walk through the serene gardens over at the Murakami Museum, or just soak up that old school luxury vibe over at the Boca Raton Resort. Yes, the resort. Even if you're not staying there, it's worth visiting just to take it all in. Of course, if you're more into flip-flops and sunblock, you got plenty of beach. You have South Beach Park, Spanish River Park, Red Reef Park. Whether you're snorkeling, you're paddle boarding, or you're just crashing in a chair with a coffee and a view, Boca's beaches are on point. And yes, there's even Bark Beach for the dogs, because this is Boca, and even the pets get spoiled. And if you've got kids, Sugar Sand Park is a no-brainer. They've got a huge playground, a splash pad, and the Children's Science Explorium, which is basically fun disguised as learning. And when the kids still have energy to burn, head to Boomers for go-karts, mini golf, and enough arcade games to keep them busy for hours. And you can even do it in style and rent a cabana for for the day. Now, if you're all about that wellness life, Boca leans into it hard. Yoga and Pilates studios are everywhere, from boutique spots to luxury fitness centers. You'll see people leaving a hot yoga class looking like they just finished a triathlon, and they probably have brunch plans right after. Whether you're into reformer Pilates, vinyasa flows, or you just want to stretch it out with a view, Boca has a studio for every vibe. And speaking of fitness, if you're into staying active, Boca's a great place to do it. You've got cyclists on A1A, tennis and pickleball leagues all over, and gyms like Lifetime, Redcon 1, Orange Theory, Busybody, and 2 LA Fitnesses, all packed with locals getting after it. And here's a little insider scoop. Word on the street is that an Equinox is coming, rumored to be going into the old Office Depot headquarters. And if that happens, Boca's fitness game goes from elite to next level. Now for one of the best parts, location. You're in the perfect spot. Delray Beach's Atlantic Ave is just 10 minutes north. Great food, live music, rooftop bars, all the energy. West Palm Beach is only about 25 minutes away, perfect for day trips, waterfront brunches, or just hitting the square in Fort Lauderdale. You're there in about 30 to 40 minutes. You have concerts, events, nightlife, beach day, whatever you're into. So whether you're raising a family, living the single life, or working remote, or just here to enjoy the weather and the lifestyle, Boca's got something for everyone. So what's next for Boca Raton? Short answer, a lot. This isn't just a city with history, it's a city with serious momentum. Let's start downtown. The area around the Brightline station is going through a massive transformation. Over 30 acres near Palmetto Park Road and Dixie Highway are being redeveloped as part of the government campus master plan. And it's going to completely reshape the heart of the city. We're talking 1,000 new residential units, offices, restaurants, shops, and yes, tons of green space. Expect dog parks, a banyan tree oasis, garden pavilions, even a transit-connected civic center that finally makes downtown Boca walkable and functional on a whole new level. Big developers like Terra, Frisbee, and the related are all in on it. Their visions include everything from luxury rentals and 4-star hotels to affordable housing and upscale dining. This isn't just a facelift, it's a full-blown identity shift for downtown. And if you've been watching Midtown, that's now Boca's financial district, home to over 38 New York Stock Exchange and NASDAQ listed companies. Tech and finance are booming, with companies from New York City and across the Northeast setting up regional headquarters here, many with their eyes on the park at Broken Sound. Even iconic office parks like Brick, which is the Boca Raton Innovation Campus, are evolving. That's where the first IBM PC was built, and now it's being transformed into a mixed-use destination. You have 1,250 residential units, 125,000 square feet of retail, a 40,000 square foot grocery store, a 55,000 square foot entertainment venue, a medical center, a 140 room hotel, all while keeping the original office campus intact and active. It's becoming a hub for major names like Canon, Kroger, and modernizing medicine, blending tech, lifestyle, and community all in one spot. But it's not all concrete and condos. Boca's making room for the arts too. Coming soon, the Center for Arts and Innovation, designed by legendary architect Renzo Piano, right next to the Boca Museum of Art. This place will be a next level cultural destination, expected to generate over $1 billion in economic impact and create more than 12,000 jobs. Oh, and in case you didn't know, the Boca Museum celebrates its 75th anniversary in 2025, just in time for the city's 100-year birthday. So yeah, big year ahead. New developments are popping up all over the city. You've got Glass House, Boca's first modern glass residential tower, Alina Phase 2, bringing sleek luxury steps from Meisner, La Rev, Camino Square, and Aledo are adding new energy to the market, while Midtown Place marks the first major Class A office building in the area in over a decade. And of course, the Mandarin Oriental is on the way with private residences and full-on 5-star resort vibes. And Boca's not stopping there. We're seeing reinvestment in healthcare, $660 million expansion at Boca Regional, new schools like Blue Lake Elementary, and a full rebuild of Addison Meisner, and even new hospitality programs at FAU to train the next generation of local talent. And let's talk green initiatives for a second. Boca's not just growing, it's growing smart. The city's part of the city's race to zero, aiming for net zero emissions by 2050, expanding tree canopy, restoring beachfront dunes, and even rolling out rebates for bike-friendly businesses. Add all of this up and it's clear Boca's entering a brand new era. It's younger, more diverse, more connected, and more more exciting than ever before. So whether you're looking to invest, relocate, or just be part of a city that's going places, the future of Boca Raton is already underway. And with all of that being said, there you have it. Everything you need to know about Boca, again, in over 20 minutes. I don't think you're mad about that, but this time it's the newer, fresher, more loaded version. I really tried to pack in as much value as possible because honestly, Boca's evolving and so are we. The first Boca City Guide video did incredibly well. It reached so many people looking to move here and the feedback was amazing, so I had to run it back for you. If you found this video helpful, valuable, or just entertaining, do me a solid and hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and drop a comment if there's a specific Boca topic you want me to cover next. And if you want to keep learning more about Boca Raton, then go ahead and click right here on this next video. I appreciate you sticking around to the end. This is Live South Florida, and I'll see you in the next video.